The greatest magical system I've ever seen in anime.
What did you draw? Tell me, Coco!
Imagine drawing some scribbles in a book and then accidentally performing the most complicated forms of forbidden magic that encapsulates your mother forever. Yeah, that's just this girl's Tuesday. I'd say this anime, Witch Hat Atelier. Oh my god, how do you say the fucking word? Atelier. Witch Hat Atelier has the biggest form of skill gap in magic I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm talking about Rocket League form of skill gap. Like, the skill gap is so bad that 3 million hours into it, you genuinely still could know nothing.
But you explained it, that's what counts.
How hard is it to be a witch in this anime? Genuinely. How hard is it, truly, to be a beginner in this anime? How hard is it to just start drawing magic? Because there's only a few things you need. Anyone could do magic if you could just learn all the runes, learn all the signs, you learn all the symbols, and you kind of just got it. Drawing these bitches is like performing Mozart level art. Like, you're performing genuine skill gap plays so much into it. Requires more of a thought than rather than, oh, fireball, suga bazooka beluga. You know what I mean? How hard is it truly to be a beginner? And I'm gonna find that out today. I'm gonna perform some runes. I'm gonna actually practice. I'm gonna put some hours into it. I'm gonna go on the field and I'm gonna and see if I can. There's a couple 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds that do it. I mean, what's the...
I can.
Alright, how does the magic work? Witch Hat Atelier is one of those animes that just has everything. When you're learning about the background of worlds, you kind of notice the gaps. There's always something missing, or there's always something that doesn't really feel real.
Out of the way. I'm landing. Oh, I'm sorry.
This feels real. There's a magic system that genuinely feels like there's some lost knowledge in the world, and that makes it more exciting. That makes it more of a mystery, and it makes magic fun. It doesn't make magic seem like something that everyone knows.
That's good.
It brings the magic back in magic. It's kind of weird. Is you really just need ink. You need conjuring ink, which you get from like these trees, these like silverwood trees. I don't know, they don't go much into it in the first season, but you get the conjuring ink from that, and basically that's all you need.
I can't believe it! I used magic! I used actual real life magic!
You just need the conjuring ink, and you need a pen. You need a mechanical pen. Not a mechanical pencil, but you need like a pen. You know, a pen. You know, like one of those old timey ones. One of those like, what the fuck are those called? It's composed of a couple things. They basically called him Magic Gilf. glyphs. They call them magic glyphs. Holy shit. So basically there's a couple sigils, and these sigils are kind of like, I don't know, if you ever think of like Avatar, they kind of think about that. Fire, wind, earth, water, you know what I'm saying? And then there's variations to those sigils. So you can kind of have one that's like free. It starts with that, and that's kind of your center of the glyph, the gilf. What goes on these, like, around these sigils are actual, like, signs. So they kind of modify the sigil. So imagine, like, you have, like, a water sigil in the middle, and then the signs around it kind of make the water flowy or, like, jet. The signs, you know, that modify the signal, what you really need after that is just your basic circle. And it has to encapsulate it. And the neater it is, the better the spell, the worse it is. The biggest thing about the magic, though, is the modifiers. To the sigil, is the signs. Having a different length for one of the signs could literally change the entire spell entirely. It can get so complicated to where these fire, wind, light, and earth, and all these basic sigils could be turned into things like teleportation magic.
It's a lake. But we were surrounded by hills just a moment ago.
Or summoning a dragon, or basically summoning a water nuke dragon that encapsulates the other dragon, and it's insane. It's one of those things that makes so much sense to where it's like it can almost be real. It's a fun magic system. It's one of those things where, like, if you've ever watched HunterxHunter, I kind of got the same vibe almost. HunterxHunter's system is so deep and fun. It's kind of like that of like Naruto. It's the fact that you can make your own Rasengans and you can make your own like kind of arts. It's kind of like this. You can make your own spells, and if you do it right, and if you apply a water spell, mixing it with a light spell, you could kind of create a water lightning dragon if you figure out the signs right, figure out the math behind it. It's kind of one of those nerdy, goddamn weird ones where it kind of feels like a D&D game.
Master qifrey, what is this contraption?
Oh, this? We have dubbed it the Rain Cleaver. The pattern inscribed into the blade is made up of casting seals.
I think it's one of those animes where everyone has to watch. Everyone has to watch just because of how good the magic system is. And there's nothing that really compares. The forbidden spell aspect of not being able to write the signs and sigil on your body and modify your own body. I like that part, but it's there. And it's the fact that it's unexplored because obviously it's like tampered, like, you know, it's forbidden magic. You can't just pull out a fucking wolf spell and turn a guy into a... Oh, I love the anime magic and muscles. I genuinely fuck with that so heavy, but it just doesn't touch on the magic. And a lot of recent things after the whole Harry Potter shtick and the old witches and magic and blah blah blah, and after everyone, like, you know, the art died down, people stopped going in depth with magic. Like, things like Black Clover, like, holy fuck. They have a whole magical book, and I know nothing about it. Not because Asta is anti-magic, but genuinely, even with Storia, like, that anime, I really like that anime, and it still doesn't touch on the magic, and it's irritating. It's just something where it's like, you know how easy it is to just make magic cool. A lot of animes just don't bother. They're like, oh, you know what a fireball is, it's simple, you know what it is. But in this Witch Hat, it's like, fireball, alright, not simple. How do you fucking do that? Okay, fire sigil, and then the signs around it have to project it kind of outwards and then that way, so you gotta do like that and then that and then make sure it's a perfect circle so it goes, and then you gotta just hold it up. Like, it's kind of complicated. It's kind of fun. I think it's a good watch, so watch Witch Hat Atelier and witness the greatest magical system.
Pull me in, please.
of its time, at right now, at its time. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.